I got your back. I'm going to help you out. No, I'm just going to kick it in the end zone. I'm going to kick it the wrong way. This is wrong.
I can't even get down.
Get that hand off of me.
6'7". Am I too old? I'm too old.
Nah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Breakdown. As usual, we're going to be bringing you all the best action and highlights from Week 5 across the NFL. But as you can see, we are no longer in the studio. We are here at beautiful Tottenham Stadium, J-Bell.
And on Sunday, 61,000 people cheered on the Minnesota Vikings as they defeated the Cleveland Browns, and it came down to the last drive. Osi, the NFL does not disappoint.
Never disappoints, J-Bell. But, Jason, we're going to start with a matchup between a former Browns quarterback and a former Vikings quarterback. That is Sam Darnold, who now plays for the Seattle Seahawks, and Baker Mayfield of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This was a great game, J-Bell.
Can't wait.
Fumble by Seattle sets up this Buccaneer possession, 1st and goal. Pitch out Rachaad White. He's looking for blocking, and he gets it right there, and steamrolling his way in with a block by Haggard. Touchdown, Rachaad White. 7-yard touchdown run. All right, the Buccaneers to kick off. They got field goals of 30 and 36, a 7-yard touchdown run. And inside the 5, Bryce Young will bring it out. And finds a seam. Knocked out of bounds. And Smith-Njigba on the move, and Charbonnet will remain with a line drive. Caught, touchdown. And Walker finds a hole. There he goes into the secondary. And shoved out of bounds on the play by Smith. And it's Charbonnet on 1st and goal. Touchdown! What a way to begin the second half. 3rd down, 15, Mayfield. Winds up, throws, caught, touchdown! Egbuka right on the money. Mayfield with a touchdown throw. A 2-point try. Mayfield. And caught for the 2 points. 2nd down, 2. Fake to Walker. Look at the time. Going deep, and he's got him. Smith-Njigba. What a catch. Beating Winfield. Oh, what a beauty. 3rd down and goal. Flag thrown, end zone caught. Back, touchdown. Flag thrown. A.J. Punter's got it.
Tough call right there with the 3rd down conversion.
They need the 46 of Seattle. 3rd and 13. Mayfield deep, and he's got Egbuka. He's got him. Caught inside the 5. Durham, the tight end in motion. Outside, Blockworth. That's a touchdown. White. First and goal. Caught at the 3. Touchdown. Barner sheds Levante David. Cup on the move. Charbonnet in the backfield. Darnold. Here comes Diaby, and downfield. Caught. Touchdown. Torrey Horton. The back is White. Mayfield to the air. Worth's the block. Buying time into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Touchdown. It's Shepard. 2nd down and 1.
There's the pressure.
Here's the pressure. Winfield had it. He throws an interception. It's picked off. It's picked off by Levante David. 3rd and 7. It goes to White. Runs outside. Big hole. Hits the deck. Got it. And Tampa Bay will win it on a walk-off 39-yard field goal.
All right, Osi, how about a little extra for the people?
Okay.
A little extra for the people. The away locker room at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
What are you doing with your
This
hands?
is where the Broncos would be. I would be like, this is where you're going to be.
Okay,
this
I
is
like
your
that.
lair.
Okay, my bad.
You like that?
Yeah, I do.
You like that? Now, I need you to sit down.
Right here?
Yes.
I got you.
Because I'm going to get a little extraordinary for the people. And you're going to like this one.
Okay.
You're going to love this. Osi, in a world of ordinary, sometimes you got to be a little
extra.
Absolutely, and I got two young receivers that are exactly that. Jaxon Smith-Njigba, who had 8 catches for 132 yards and a touchdown, and Emeka Egbuka, who had 7 receptions for 163 yards. These two dudes put extra on the ordinary, and I'm gonna break that down for you right now. Let's start off right now. You have a motion. This is what they love to do with JSN. They're going to motion him outside right here, and he's going to get in this position, and he is going to take advantage of the leverage and the defense with a subtle stem and a motion. But there's always a little extra, and I ain't talking about the shoulder movement. I'm talking about this route. Now, right here, right at this moment, what he's trying to do is he's running at the defender's outside shoulder because he needs to open up space inside. In the red zone, it's condensed, so every inch matters, and that's exactly what he's doing, trying to get him to stay that way so he can do what? Hit him up top, and you see that space between the two defenders? It's that little extra. It's that little extra subtlety that makes that route
Those
open
inches
up.
matter, J-Bell.
All the time they say it, and they have a pill for that. That being said, let's look at him again. This is what we call a condensed formation and a switch route. What do I mean by that? Sam Darnold, boom, takes it down the field. But there's more to what the eye sees. There's more extra to the ordinary. Let him extra ordinary. Now look at this route right here. Perfect. Now, man, my guy in the back on the pause machine is dominating right now because this is exactly where I want to be. Why? Because in this concept, this safety has to protect the inside of the field. He has to make sure he protects against that post. So JSN is running at him. He stems at him subtly to get him to flip his hips, Osi. Flip his hips. So then you run right at his back shoulder. Bam, look at that. That's exactly how he comes open. It's that subtlety and the route movement, the preciseness that allows Jaxon Smith-Njigba to come up with this. Look at him fade away. I mean, this is one of the best safeties in the league. We played with his daddy. You know what I'm saying? We do not name the guilty. That being said, now we're going to switch it over. Emeka. Now look at him up top right now. Baker Mayfield's your quarterback, so you know he's gonna sling the rock. Let it play. Just let it play. Man, you have a trips condensed formation right here, but there's more than me side. Baker, let it rip right there in the red zone. Look at that precise throw. But you think, how did it happen? Where's the extra, J-Bell? Because it looked ordinary to me. Oh, no. Look at this right here. So what you got? You got the corner trying to get a little handsy. He's got his shoulder right there. So what do you do? What are you going to do? Get that hand off of me. Get that hand off of me. And you cause that separation. It's that little bit. You lean with the shoulder, and as soon as you get contact, you rip it away. All these plays, it's the simple. It looks so simple, but it's the extra that makes it happen. It's 3rd and 13. You got to pick up a first down, Osi. You got to let it rip. Baker Mayfield, no fear, throws it downfield. Explosive play. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Looks ordinary, right? Oh, no. There's some extra. Break it down right here. Oh, you see that, Osi? At the top of the route? At the top of the route, you give him a stem, you give the shoulder and the head fake because there's a corner. If I can get his feet to freeze just for a second, I am what?
Open.
I'm open and I'm gone, and that's exactly what happens. Look at that. Oh my gosh, 2 steps on him. You see the acceleration? Just that subtle extra in the ordinary that gets the DB to freeze his feet. That is the key. These 2 young receivers are excellent. Extra.
Ordinary. Didn't they both go to Ohio State?
They did.
That's crazy.
They did. You wanted to bring that up?
No, I just thought about it just now.
But where's your son going?
He's going to Michigan State.
Well, you don't talk about Ohio State. That's why I try to keep it out of there for you.
My bad, bro.
Man, it's looking out for your boy.
Boy, oh boy, J-Bell. Every time I see you, man, I learn something. Absolutely amazing. I've been in the league for all this while, and every time I listen to you, I learn something.
Can you tell my child that?
I will.
Thank you.
Maybe she should listen to you more.
Maybe.
All right, J-Bell, let's go no huddle with some action from around the league, starting with Sunday's game right here at Tottenham.
The Minnesota Vikings versus the Cleveland Browns in London, where rookie quarterback Dillon Gabriel made his first start, replacing Joe Flacco under center. And the Vikings, who had lost last week in Dublin, but they never lose in London, and they made it 5 wins in the UK, thanks to this late touchdown by Carson Wentz to Jordan Addison. The Vikings 21, Browns 17.
San Francisco 49ers at the Los Angeles Rams. The very injured San Francisco 49ers travel to SoFi Stadium with who?
Mac Jones.
Back in the lineup once again. But that Niners defensive line came up big at the end of the game. They forced a fumble on the goal line in the 4th quarter by punching the ball away from Kyron Williams, and then stepped up big time and stopped Williams on 4th and 1 in overtime to pick up the big dub. Wow, what a win. 49ers 26, Rams 23.
We got the Washington Commanders at the Los Angeles Chargers, and Jaden Daniels, their quarterback for the Commanders, was back after missing 2 games with a knee sprain, and he helped inspire Washington with an impressive win on the road against the Chargers, capping off the victory with this touchdown to Deebo Samuel's. Commanders 27, Chargers 10.
New York Giants at the New Orleans Saints. Jackson Dart made his first start on the road for the Giants against the Saints after winning his first game last week. New Orleans quarterback Spencer Rattler had lost his first 10 NFL starts, but finally got a W here. He threw an 87-yard touchdown pass to Rashid Shaheed as the Saints won 26-14.
Buffalo Bills hosted the New England Patriots on Sunday Night Football, looking to continue their undefeated start to the season. But they ran into Drake May and Stephon Diggs and the New England Patriot defense that forced 3 turnovers. Andy Borregales hit a 52-yard game-winning field goal as the New England Patriots won 23-20. Wow, Osi, the Bills lose their undefeated record. But what about that other team that was coming in 4-0 into Week 5? The Philadelphia Eagles hosted the Denver Broncos, who will be playing here next week in London.
They've got him. Take him out of field goal range. Big sack. Big sack put up by Zadarius Smith. 3rd and 17. Going deep. He's there. It's caught at the 30 by Devontae Smith. There it is. Pass caught. Touchdown. Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert. 2nd and 4, flinging it, caught. On the run is Barkley. He's in for a touchdown. Finally, Saquon breaks the big one. Dobbins through traffic is in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos for the first time today.
And at this heat, you've been wearing down this defense. Are they going to continue running the ball?
And try to go up top on 1st down. Down the field is caught, plucked out of the air by Ingram. Nice catch. 3rd and 15. Knicks on mark. Cortland Sutton. What a throw that was by Knicks. Denver's longest play of the day, 34 yards. Back they go to Ingram. Balanced and dives. Touchdown, Denver. Evan Ingram going for the lead. Here's the rollout, the throw, it's there. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
I think they're running it. It doesn't look like it, but I think they want to.
Going to Harvey out of the backfield. He is brought down, holding on. Makuba able to make a big tackle, and flags are thrown at the end of this, right where the tackle was made.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 53.
Against that wall, up and over it, and good through the uprights. Here's Hurts. Down he goes. He's got his man. He's out of bounds. That's Dotson. Can they pull off a miracle? They got one shot at it. No pressure on the quarterback. He's got time to heave it. There's a whole pack of people there, and it's incomplete. And there's no flag. And the Broncos have their signature win.
That was close.
What is that? We call that the samba, and it is inspired by the beautiful people of Brazil. Now, I know, J. Bell, you would have done that a lot better than me, man. But why am I up here doing the samba? It's because the beautiful people of Brazil have a style of play that they call JOGO BONITTO, and it means play beautifully. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a very, very outstanding young man coming to our shores in the UK, And his name so happens to be Nik Bonitto. And I call him Nik JOGO BONITTO. Why? Because he plays beautifully. And I want you to watch what this man does right here. He is an outstanding pass rusher. Now, you're going to see him lined up right here. And we like to call this a wide 9 or a wide split. I haven't seen a split this wide since Jean-Claude Van Damme. You remember? Remember when he was... I can't even get down. I can't even do that no more. But play this thing right here and watch Nik JOGO BONITTO. The reason why he lines up in a wide split is so he can utilize his outstanding speed. They're going to try to send somebody to block him, the tight end, a little pencil neck, and he runs right through him. Look at him. Look how wide he is. He comes off the edge, dips, rips, and gets to the quarterback. That is an outstanding play by Nik JOGO BONITTO. Now, every single pass rusher has to have a couple of moves in his arsenal. Only 2 or 3 maximum. The first one he's going to employ right here is called the stutter step and dip to the outside. And I want you to watch JOGO BONITTO right here. Check him out, coming off the football right here. He's going to freeze the offensive tackle's feet real quick, just like Jason was talking about the receivers do, and watch it on the other side. This is a nasty move, and it is his outside rush. He's going to come here. You see the little hesitancy, and that makes the offensive tackle freeze his feet, and he comes to the outside. Now, after you've done your outside rush, you have to have an inside rush. He's going to come right to the outside again, but he's going to give the hezzy to the inside, but now he's going to come inside. Run that play. You see that? Puts him in the spin cycle, and that is a spin move, an outstanding rush by Nik, and he gives him the 6-7. You guys know what 6-7? Oh, too old. Check it out again. Take that back. Rewind that for me. Rewind that for me. Take that. Watch him come with the exact same move again with the stutter inside, and then he's going to go inside. Now, stop it right here. As you can see, the offensive tackle is absolutely lost as he hits him with the spin move and comes straight to the inside and gets him down. That is a great play. Outside move, inside move, 6-7. Am I too old? I'm too old.
Nah, man.
Nope.
Embrace
6-7. Now, his defensive linemen are going to give him some help right here. We like to call this a 3-man game. He's going to line up right here. He's going to go to the inside, and these other 2 are going to loop around. Now, watch how this unfolds as he comes up with theirs. Boom, he picks the guy. These other 2 come out. They let him go, and he is free to the quarterback. Fly, Eagles, fly. Absolutely outstanding play by him. Coming to the inside, picking the guy, and he gets a free sack on the quarterback. Nik JOGO BONITTO on his way to the UK to fly. Absolutely unbelievable.
Osi, I always knew it, but I know it for sure now. The defensive end position is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
It is beautiful.
You think you could do that samba properly? Because I know you
Yeah, I could.
dancing.
I could
Just give me a little
if I
something,
was
J-Bo.
forced to do it.
Just a little something.
Just a little. Just a little.
Those hips.
Look at that.
Strictly
I had to stay on my
J-Bell.
spot. They said to stay on my spot.
Unbelievable.
I think I sprained something.
You
though.
did?
Yeah,
Just that quickly?
My torso.
Your old ass. Jason, it's time for our 3rd featured game of the week. And it's the Tennessee Titans against the Arizona Cardinals. Now, Jason, why are we highlighting the 0-4 Tennessee Titans against the 2-2 Arizona Cardinals? Well, you know, crazy things must have happened in this game. Now, let's take a look, J-Bell.
Murray goes play action, turns his back to the defense for a moment. Murray launches one towards the end zone. It is caught. There is a flag down at the 27-yard line. Back to the ground game, and they are in. But you can feel the urgency from Kyler Murray as they try to get their season jump-started here in Week 5. 3rd and 3, pocket collapses. Kyler on the run. Kyler in. Cardinals offense that ranks 22nd in the league in points. What a start. Trying to get well against this Tennessee defense. Knight bangs his way, and now they say touchdown. And now Chad Ryland puts it back in play. 21-3 Cardinals. As DK is going to play, crosses the 25 to the 30. DK's got a crease. Inside Cardinals territory. Looked like he may have had DK up the seam as Joey Sly is up for a 51-yard attempt. They have been able to chew up a lot of clock. 7th play. The drive football is loose. Live ball, and Tennessee has it.
That's crazy.
On 3rd and short. First down. DeMarcado off to the misses. 20, 10, touchdown. Put it on his fingertips, but did he have control?
We've seen this happen a few times now.
It's been a combination of receivers not catching it and then missing the easy ones to his open targets.
Ward this time is protected up the middle, and it's caught. Ridley.
Look for them to take a shot at the end zone if you're the Cardinals.
Cam Ward, little wobbly pass towards the end zone. It's caught. Seemed like it was at hand for the Cardinals. Handoff to Pollard, and he is in for the Titans touchdown. Oh, they missed the extra point.
That's crazy.
Clock running inside of 5 minutes. Ward goes through his progressions. Everyone covered, slings it back. It's deflected and picked. Taylor Demerson, and then the football came out. Who recovers? Tennessee for the touchdown in a crazy sequence. Tyler Lockett, the recovery, unreal.
Right now, Ward is able to set his feet and throw the ball on time.
Ward puts some air under it. Up the sideline. Ridley. Hecker the holder. Morgan Cox the long snapper. The kick from Sly is good. And the Tennessee Titans end their 10-game losing streak and finally get their first win of the season here in Week 5.
Osi, now we know in the NFL, most games are lost before they're actually won. And we are about to show a tragedy on film. Romeo and Juliet, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to look at Kyler Murray back here. He's trying to decipher what the defense is doing. His guard is talking to him. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy.
Did you see the ball just hit him in the face? And what was bad about it, Osi, is the way it looked. You know, some things just look bad. Look at it. It's like the ball beat him up. And this is what happens. I mean, they're winning right now, and it slowly starts to chip away.
And they give the ball to Mercado here, and look at him running, stumbling, running through. He's about to go in, and then...
Oh, my gosh.
Celebrated too early, J. Bell.
Oh.
And he actually tried to celebrate like he scored a touchdown. This is one of the most ridiculous. This is crazy. I can't understand this, J. Bell.
Didn't it just happen last week?
I'm trying my best.
It just happened last week.
I'm trying my best.
We gave you the answer and you don't take it. And you know what now? You got your chance, right? You got to make a play. So what do? Tips and overthrows. Tips and overthrows are interceptions, but you got to hold the rock. And look at this. Fumbling, bumbling, as you say it. The stupidity behind this. It just looks ugly, Osi. And that's exactly what got. Look at this. And when you slow it down, it just, how does it feel? Doesn't it feel tragic? Just, I got the ball. No, I don't. I haven't secured the ball. No, I'm coming in. I got your back. I'm going to help you out. No, I'm just going to kick it in the end zone. I'm going to kick it the wrong way. Every drill we've ever done on film, this is wrong. This is not what you do. But you know what? Shout out to Cam Ward and the Tennessee Titans for getting their first victory. However you get it in the NFL, it doesn't matter. That was ugly, but we enjoyed it.
Clown show. Absolute clown show.
That was terrible. Okay, 5 games to still get to, and we're going no huddle to end the second half of the show, starting with the Houston Texans versus the Baltimore Ravens.
Houston Texans at the Baltimore Ravens. This was a pummeling. Pummeling?
Pummeling?
Pummeling.
Yeah.
With Lamar Jackson out with a hamstring injury, Cooper, rush, get there.
Yeah, yo.
Got the start for the Ravens. He threw 3 interceptions, and the Texans scored 5 touchdowns. 4 thrown by C.J. Stroud from this 27-yard run from Nick Chubb. Texans 44, Ravens 10.
The Las Vegas Raiders at the Indianapolis Colts. Let's go to another blowout, this time in Indy. Daniel Jones found rookie tight end Tyler Warren for a touchdown early in the second quarter. This was his first of 40 straight points for Indianapolis, who were far too good for Geno and the Las Vegas Raiders. A 40-burger versus the Raiders 6.
Dallas Cowboys at the New York Jets. The Jets are coming to London, still looking for their first win. They slipped to 0-5 against the Cowboys. Dak Prescott continued his lights-out start to the season by throwing 4 touchdowns, the longest of which was a 43-yard pass to George Pickens. Cowboys 37, Jets 22.
We got the Detroit Lions at the Cincinnati Bengals, the NFL's highest scoring offense. The Detroit Lions scored over 30 points for the 4th consecutive game as they beat a feisty Jake Browning and the Bengals. Jared Goff threw 3 touchdowns and David Montgomery threw 1 too. He found Brock Wright on a trick play as the Lions roll on. The Lions 37-24 to the Bengals.
Miami Dolphins at the Carolina Panthers, and finally the Carolina Panthers came back from 17-0 down to Miami to win their 2nd game of the season. Rico Dowdle had the biggest day of his career. 23 rushes for 206 yards, while Bryce Young threw 2 touchdown passes. Panthers 27, Dolphins 24.
I just want to let everybody know Osi and I really appreciate you liking, subscribing, all the comments. It means so much. Tell a friend. We need all the viewers we can get. Now, we have to answer some questions for our people. We promised it.
Okay, yeah.
So now it's time for the hand of God.
I saw his hand, Jason. That can't be the hand of God. I saw it.
You saw it?
I saw his hand.
You saw it?
I saw it.
You're blessed, my son. You are blessed. Now, let's look at this. I got a good question for you. Okay, Osi? Are you ready for this?
I'm blessed?
Yes, you're blessed. You saw the hand of God. Okay, you are blessed. This is from Francis Burgess. Is Bryce Young up to it as an NFL quarterback? Now, remember, he threw 2 touchdowns in the win against the Dolphins, okay? We're gonna put that in. And he led an 8-play, 83-yard game-winning drive. I'm just throwing that in there in case I have to manipulate your mind.
Okay, so he 8 plays, 83 yards, and that qualifies him
God
to be
responds.
up to it for the NFL. I don't know, Jason Bell. I think I haven't seen enough from Bryce Young to say he is up to it. He has some fits and spurts here and there, but I don't know if he's up to it. What do you think, Jay?
I think his circumstances are difficult, right? When you look at it, where's the continuity been? It's been difficult for him. We talk about these young quarterbacks, their ability to succeed in the NFL comes down to a play caller, right? What is built around them? How is the infrastructure? That is how young quarterbacks are successful. And we can say, or I can say, that hasn't been great for him. So I know it hasn't looked good, but man, this situation's been tough for Bryce Young.
But to be fair, I don't know anything anymore because a quarterback can be in one place and be bad and go to a completely different situation and be good. So if it's not working out for him in Carolina, he might be able to go somewhere else and actually be a good quarterback. So we don't know. I can never say somebody's good or bad anymore, J. Bell.
And Osi, think about this, right? If you're going to draft a young quarterback and you don't like who's in the draft, these teams are going to get quarterbacks that people have given up on. Look at Daniel Jones right now.
Crazy.
The success they're having, Bryce Young can be that same guy if they move on from him. So it's going to be difficult, but we're hoping the best for him. All right, Osi, these are the results. We still got one more game, Kansas City at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Good game.
That will be a good one. And we had an upset. Who would have thought the Patriots would get the win versus the Bills?
Coached by that flat-out gangster Mike Vrabel, man. He's doing some good things over there. No more undefeated teams.
He put hands on people.
He did. In the AFC, the standings now in the East, we have the Buffalo Bills with 4 wins, 1 loss, and they're trailed by the New England Patriots, who have 3 wins and 2 losses. That's a really, really tough division there, except for those last 2 teams.
Oh, man.
AFC North, the
Talking about my
Pittsburgh
homeboy
Steelers, probably going to run away with this one with 3 wins and 1 loss. And in the AFC South, a tight one between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We'll see what happens with the Jacksonville Jaguars later on tonight. AFC West, oh boy, what a division as the Chargers. 3 wins, 2 losses. The Broncos, 3 wins, 2 losses, and Kansas City. We all know how good they're going to be. 2 wins and 2 losses. We'll see what happens there tonight also.
That's going to be a battle, but let's look at the NFC. Oh my goodness, the Philadelphia Eagles finally got a loss, but they're still top of the division at 4-1. The Washington Commanders are creeping up slow at 3-2. And in the North, we have the Detroit Lions, who are 4-1. In the South, I'm telling you right now, Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay, those Buccaneers are ready for anything. They are 4-1. And in the West, ooh man, San Francisco with Mac Jones right now are 4-1. Another good show, Osi. I had a great time with you. And the next time we'll be in this stadium, 61,000 people will be cheering the Denver Broncos versus the New York Jets. But we always got to leave our people with a little bit of knowledge, Osi.
Okay.
So I want to talk about what I think we've learned today.
Okay.
First of all, defensive ends are bonito.
Bonito, beautiful.
Beautiful,
like
beautiful
that.
position. And these young wide receivers are extraordinary. I'm struggling on number 3, but I hope you can provide.
I got one for you.
Tell
Are
me.
you ready?
Yes.
Cameraman, if you can look up there, you're going to see in the Ring of Honor, Osi Umenyiora. I'm in 2 Ring of Honors.
He
That's
is.
2.
He
in
is.
London and in New York. 2 Ring of Honors. Look at it. Atlantic, across the Atlantic Ocean, buddy.
That is a fact.
You like that?
I like that. I like that. Till next week, we locking in.